Alright, welcome back.
Welcome back.
So, shit. I feel like I was gonna say something and I totally forgot what it was between episodes. No, it's something dumber about fucking Mulan and her stupid movies.
Moulin Rouge?
I think Mulan is up there. Mulan's in my top 3 for Disney movies. It's like Lion King, Aladdin, and then Mulan. But I can never decide which one I like more, whether it's Aladdin or Mulan. You know what I mean? Nothing beats The Lion King. Lion King's a fucking masterpiece.
I love The Lion King.
Yeah, Lion King's a fucking masterpiece. Nothing beats Lion King.
So, I love The Lion King. It's great.
But, like, Aladdin and Mulan, that shit, man, it's real fucking close, because they're both really good.
Yeah, I agree with that. This is exciting.
It's like, on one hand, we got Robin Williams as the genie, and then on the other hand, we have a girl trying to not be outed as a girl as she bathes with 3 other men. I mean, it's a real hard toss-up.
That's a funny scene.
Yeah, it's a real hard toss-up.
It is honestly a very funny scene.
Like, Aladdin has good music, but Mulan also has really good music. It's like, Aladdin has more good songs, but Mulan has 2 of the most iconic songs, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's no more iconic song than Be a Man.
Be a Man and A Girl Worth Fighting For are both, like, probably 2 of my favorite Disney songs, and then Aladdin has, like, fucking One Step Ahead of the Curb, fucking, I Will Show You the World. Fucking, what's that other one they do? Fuck, if I remember, I guess Mulan wins.
Moulin Rouge!
Aladdin's got a more of a built-up to his lore, though, which I like. Where he has to go and get the Aladdin, not the Aladdin, the fucking lamp, and gets the carpet, and that fucking demon chest lion head is crazy.
That's a boss in this. You remember that?
Yes. Oh yeah, I remember fighting in Kingdom Hearts 1, I think it was?
Yeah, it was one. It's fucking... That thing is like, whoa.
See, the first time I saw that, though, I was just like, all you need to do is enter the lion's head. And I'm like, so you're telling me you want me to get into the sand demon's mouth? Yeah, sure, I totally trust you. Let me just jump right in.
Sure, sure, whatever you say, boss.
Yeah, sure, fuck it. I don't give a shit about anything. I can't be the only one that had that thought process. I'm like,
yeah,
why would Aladdin just be like, okay, sounds good, chief.
Sure thing, boss.
Sure thing, random homeless man I found on the street. But yeah, man. Aladdin's good, man. Dude, Aladdin has a Genesis game, which is amazing, and we'll probably never play on the show because it's impossible.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
I actually can get pretty far, but I always struggle getting out of the Cave of Wonders consistently.
Cave of Wonders. Because
you have to run away from boulders on, like, a time limit, and you literally have to like, the jumps are pixel perfect. I'm not even kidding.
Absolutely.
Like, you have to land them pixel perfect, or else you will never fucking win it. Not important. It's not important. It's just one of my bros calling, and he can wait because we're in the middle of an episode.
Does he want to know if we can hang?
Probably, actually, knowing him. He can hang, but he has to come in here and be entertaining for several hours.
Yes. Hate this boss.
Dude, this is some fucking angry-looking boat.
Yep.
Are we going to my favorite movie? Treasure Planet? That's the one I was thinking of. Has Treasure Planet ever actually made it into...
No.
Fucking...
Treasure Planet doesn't exist, according to Disney.
Fucking Treasure Planet is fantastic. Anyone who hasn't seen Treasure Planet, you missed out. The animated reboot, it is fantastic. And Disney killed it because they were just like, fuck you. They didn't want to play ball with the creator, I guess.
No.
He was, they didn't think it would be successful, and they didn't want it to succeed, so they made sure it didn't, essentially.
Yeah. Yeah, I did remember reading that.
Mm-hmm. I have the game. I remember the game being not great.
Yeah.
I still have it, though. Maybe we'll play it on the show at some point, when we, like, run out of shit that's actually worth playing.
Oh, I love that. do this one again, just because I want to do it again.
Alright, fair enough. I won't argue with you.
I'll do this
I'm
one.
arguing with you, though.
Okay.
I don't want to.
Oh,
so Masters of the Universe, or He-Man, and Masters of the Universe, whatever the new He-Man's called.
He-Man!
It's coming out on, like,
yes,
Netflix or some shit.
I think it's called The Masters of the Universe.
Yeah, it's from Kevin Hart. And, like...
So we got Tiny Wings, which are just additional ships that follow us around now.
Nice.
Yeah.
But, so... There was a rumor going around that they were going to have He-Man step aside and let his female sidekick / support character be the new main character. And, like... Kevin Hart was like, that's never going to happen. These people are stupid. And now the review embargoes are lifting, and they're like, that's exactly what's happening. And I'm like, why am I not surprised?
Yeah, I think it's his sister is going to be the main. But
it's
people are like, I don't know.
No, it's not. You're thinking of the wrong character. But yes,
okay.
It's I forget her name. It's like Teela or something. I never really watched a lot of Masters of the Universe, so most of it I don't care about. But what I care about is the fact that the creator lied about it. And then it came out because now I want to poke fun at him for being a big liar face.
He's a big liar face?
He's a big liar face. He's a big sad liar man. But yeah, fucking... mainly because I don't think it's right to just be like... Because it would have been one thing if he came out and was like, yeah, she's going to be taking the lead, but there's an important reason. It's like He-Man's like captured or some shit, so we follow her for a while.
No, he's just stepping aside.
No, he was like, no, we would never push He-Man aside for another character, and then immediately did it. It's like, what the fuck? Because I think that would be a strong story arc element, is if you were like, oh, the main hero got kidnapped, and now we need to go rescue him, and then you follow the side character. That's strong storytelling. There's nothing wrong with that. That's solid. But, like, the fact that he was like, we're never gonna do that, and then immediately did that is like, alright, dude.
Yeah.
Come on.
I mean...
Like, just tell the truth. Fucking, what's so hard about being honest with people?
No, fuck that.
Like, Jesus, man. Like, yeah, I know you would have got backlash from people being like, how dare you make He-Man wait, but, like, fucking, like, fuck them. Like, it's a story. If it's a good story, then fucking people will watch it. Like,
yeah. That's the thing.
Like, fuck me, man. They also hit all the checkboxes
of wokeness.
Of wokeness for it, because they not only did they make her the main character over He-Man, the name of the title character of the show, but they also gave her a girlfriend for no reason. That wasn't in the original.
Yeah, I was just thinking.
It's like, now she's got a girlfriend, and she has smaller tits now. That was important for fighting. See, when you remove your tits, you become more aerodynamic for fighting.
You're right.
It makes it so much easier to wear armor, because you can just wear male armor now, because your tits aren't in the way, because you remove them.
I see. I mean, when you put it that way...
Yeah, it makes perfect sense. I don't see why people are upset about it at all.
I don't either.
I think it's a great idea. Yeah, I just wanted to bring up that Kevin Hart lied about his stupid show and wanted to make fun of him.
Yeah.
That was like the end of it. For the most part, I don't really care about He-Man. It's not like Thundercats. If they were in Thundercats, I would have been mad. I like Thundercats.
I feel that.
That show was cool. And then it was, like, less cool, and then it got an anime, and that one was cool. And then it got a reboot by Cartoon Network, and they made it Teen Titans Go, and that one was severely cancerous. That was the most cancerous shit I've ever seen. I think I had to go through 6 years of chemo to survive that show. Fucking...
Oh, God. Tell me how you really feel.
I feel like I'm dying of cancer from watching that show. I thought I made it very clear.
Okay.
I've never watched a show so bad, and then I just realized that I'm lying because I watched the fucking Powerpuff Girl reboot, the most recent one, and holy shit.
Yeah, tell me how you really
That
feel.
is the worst shit I've ever seen in my life. I honestly think Thundercats
Roar
is a better show. Dude, it's literally just outdated. The Powerpuff Girls reboot was just outdated memes and really uncomfortable situations.
Yes.
Like, that's all it was.
Yes, it was.
And it wasn't even like, it's uncomfortable, but it's funny. It's like uncomfortable, but like, why is this allowed on children's television?
Yeah. That's the thing.
Like they have one where they have them like twerking and shit, and I'm just like, aren't they like 5?
If that,
like,
aren't they just like
they're in
just been
preschool?
made?
Like it's like they're in preschool, and like
But
I don't.
How dare you even
The fucking one of the creators made himself a self-insert character that Blossom is in love with.
Told me that,
and I'm like, this is just not okay on any level. I'm sorry, like. I'm all for, like, giving your characters love interest because, you know, whatever you want to tell a story, but, like, when you are that love interest,
I don't
think you should be allowed to work on the show. I think you've become too attached to the project.
You've become too powerful.
Yeah, like, you've become too powerful and too attached to the project, and you need to move on. They need to put you on some other fucking show. Like, to me, that'd be the equivalent of being like, I got a female co-host for the show besides me and Derek, and also her character is that she needs to be in love with me because I sign her paychecks. It's fucking weird. Like, don't do that. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Like,
it's one of those things. It's like, guys, really?
Don't fucking do that. It's like,
I don't know, man. Sometimes people are a little weird, and sometimes
you know,
it's like, I get it.
And again, I'm also in the boat that's just like, whatever, they're cartoons.
Yeah.
But it's not what they're doing that bothers me, it's the fact that he himself specifically put himself in that position that bugs me.
Yeah.
Like, if it was like, oh, you know, they're elementary school kids and they're in a relationship where they have a love interest even though they're like 5, I'm like, whatever, who fucking cares, it's a goddamn cartoon. They can do whatever they want with the story. It's who they made that I'm like, I don't know,
I don't know about this.
Maybe you should have fucking... Maybe, like, you guys should have some more, like, due diligence processing, like, you know, one person on the team that's just there to be like, I don't think that's a good idea.
I don't know about that.
Maybe we should rewrite this plot point. You wanna know what's you wanna know what's worse? They're making it even worse because they want to make a live-action one, which they just stated that it's not coming out, and they're gonna rework it because the script leaked, and oh my god, is it the most cancerous thing I've ever seen in my life. So, get this, right?
Get this.
It's gonna be... Have you ever wanted to watch Powerpuff Girls, but it's actually Sex in the City? Because boy, do I have a show for you!
Dude, this sounds amazing. Why aren't we watching Sex in the City?
Like, the fucking cartoon show, I guess, is canon to the live-action show, but they state that it's a fun interpretation of their lives being sold to the children. But their lives are actually really fucked up and dark and shit, and like, I guess Blossom murdered Mojo Jojo, and she's all like depressed about it, and I'm like, how do you kill the main bad guy of a show on like round 1? Like, this is the pilot episode, and you kill off the main baddie on fucking round 1? What are you doing?
Yeah.
This is the equivalent of having the Joker and Batman just walks in and fucking snaps his neck, and he's just like, who's next?
There was, I forget what it was, but the guy just, like, straight up breaks his neck, and it's just like, why would you do that? And it's just like, why are shows like this?
And, like, I guess Buttercup, all she does is go around to gay bars and hook up with fucking low-class lesbian girls and bring them back home to fuck them every night. And it's like
this
a different girl
amazing.
Every night.
This sounds... I don't know what the problem is, Chris. This sounds amazing.
It's so bad. It's like... No, like, in all fairness... If I had to pick one of the Powerpuff Girls to be a lesbian, it would be Buttercup. I mean, it just makes sense.
Yeah.
But, like, it's the fact that they're like, yeah, she brought another... They were, like, talking, because they had the whole script of dialogue. They're like, she brought another ho and they're fucking in the bed right now. And all I could think of was, like, do they still sleep in the same bed? The one that's just one bed with all 3 of them? Because, man, that's, like... I can understand why they're a little annoyed that she brought another girl home. Because after a while, that mattress just is gonna be soaked. There's gonna be no fucking way to sleep in that thing, because you're gonna lay down on it and no, you're just gonna be fucking drenched in fucking sweat and other fluids. Like, you're just gonna have to throw it out. I understand the problem there. Like, I mean, they could put towels down, but those only work so well.
Yeah, I can confirm that. I don't know, man. It's...
And, like, fucking, I think Bubbles has depression. No, Bubbles is dating one of the Rowdy Rough Boys. But, like, the Rowdy Rough Boys are even more, like, drug addicty than they appeared in the original show.
Oh my god.
Like, they're way more
so
drug
bad.
addict, like, problem, like, wife-beater people now.
Oh god,
and I'm like,
so bad!
I'm like, Jesus Christ, what is this fucking show? It's like, why would you do this to people? Oh my god, and they still dress like the show, though. They literally have them wearing these stupid one-colored dresses that have the fucking black belt, even though they're all, like, 30, 40-year-old women.
This is
They
so
still live
bad!
They still live at home with the professor because reasons.
This is so
It's
bad!
like, why? Because I'm thinking,
Okay,
like, why would they
start this.
still... That's my whole thing. I'm like, why would they still live with the professor? Like, they're superheroes. That's got to pay somewhat decently, right? I'm not
And even if it
crazy.
doesn't, I'm sure the town would provide you with a house.
Yeah, right? Like, it doesn't make sense.
Oh, dude, I don't get it.
I wonder who lives here.
I wonder who lives here, too.
I do as well.
Hey, does anybody else recognize that?
Yeah!
Yeah, last time I felt this shake like this, I was with Nominee.
Maybe.
Wait, who's Nominee?
I love how they just know that's the beast.
Go get him.
Oh, dude,
Donald.
we get some songs in this world.
Said, I will show you the world totally wrong fucking one.
Yes.
Beauty and the Beast.
Nope, it's just Beasts.
Oh. Beast and the Beauty. And then the curse turned all my servants into inanimate objects. That's terrible. You should see the one who was turned into the toilet. That's real horror.
It sucks for that guy.
But, you know, it's not really my problem, because I am the king, and, you know, I don't have to give a shit.
Dude, look at all these heartless.
See, I feel like in Beauty and the Beast's castle, there should be way more things with eyes of elves.
I agree.
Yo, have you ever seen the scene with the organ?
Probably. It's been many years.
It's not in the movie. It was during their weird fucking... Beauty and the Beast got a TV show.
Oh.
It only
I
got,
know
like,
that.
5 episodes, and it was fucking garbage. So they converted all the episodes into one drawn-out movie, and then called it Beauty and the Beast 2. Because Disney likes
But
making money.
I thought... I thought he turned into a human at the end of the first one.
Yeah, he sure did. It takes place before that. It takes place in between her living at the castle and him turning into a human.
Interesting. Oh no! It's the Beast! He's gonna be all beast mode.
Good old beast mode.
Oh, dude, he's fucking these guys up.
Just in time.
Just in time. I don't know who you are anymore.
It will prevent your face from getting any uglier just in time. This is the only thing keeping me alive, technically.
Yeah, they also change the lore of the movies occasionally.
Yes, they sure
You've
do.
noticed that probably, though.
Oh yeah, they sure do.
And when we get to Under the Sea, she's not even in love with the prince anymore. He's in love with her.
Under the sea.
Yep.
Under the sea. That is completely ass backwards to the movie.
I'm just joking.
I was gonna say, I'm like, how do you fuck that up?
I mean, they redesigned the entire Pirates of the Caribbean movie.
That kind of makes sense, though, because Pirates of the Caribbean as a movie doesn't really work in game form, because
That
there's
is
so
true.
much traveling
That is true.
in that movie. Anyways, yeah, but there's only one thing that's worth a damn, and it's like this evil grand piano that they have, like, chained to a wall. And it's, like, fucking crazy looking.
That's metal as fuck.
Yeah, it's
I
like a
love it.
giant organ, and it, like, can shoot out ghost spirit energy or some shit. I can't remember exactly what it did. I just
That's-
remember watching it as a child and being like, this thing is fucking terrifying!
That's metal as fuck, and I love it.
Like, holy shit! He ends up killing himself, too, the piano. He ends up killing himself in a fit of rage.
That's
Because he
metal.
hates the beast and wants him dead. Which is weird, because he's one of his servants, so you figure he wouldn't give a shit. Like all the
Well,
other servants, but whatever, fucking lore is lore, I guess. But yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty well.
Speaking of which, the Patrick Star Show finally aired.
How's that?
It's okay. I won't say it's like amazing because it's not really amazing, but I think it's pretty good. It's very different. A lot of people have been criticizing it because they're like, "Oh, it's just
It's not SpongeBob.
Well, they're like, it's wacky humor for the sake of wacky humor.
Isn't that what SpongeBob is, though?
Not really.
Well, let me phrase that. Isn't that what Patrick was?
Yeah, I think so.
There's a lady at the top of the stairs.
I'll get into it when we're in slightly less cutscene mode.
Well, if the beast is here, that lady must have been a Belle, right? Maybe so. Belle might know what's happened to the beast, too. Come on, let's go find her.
Come on! Anyways.
Come on!
So, yeah, so what it is it takes place before SpongeBob. Lore-wise. It takes place when they're younger. Patrick still lives with his parents.
Before he got a job at the Krusty Krabs, or?
Way before that.
Ah.
They're younger. They're like high schoolers.
Okay, this is interesting.
Patrick still lives with his parents. And he has like a TV show, and the joke is that like no one gives a shit about the TV show, which I feel like is meta commentary on the show itself, because I bet the creators were like, no one's gonna fucking care about this.
Yeah.
And they like, but yeah, they have this fucking, the meta-ness is that he's running a TV show called The Patrick Star Show, which is the actual name of the show, and he's trying to get people to watch and tune in, and no one gives a fuck. Like, barely anyone watches it.
That's actually kind of funny to me.
And it's just incredibly, well, you know how I said that, SpongeBob, I feel like SpongeBob is at its strongest when it's being a surrealist nightmare.
Yes.
The Patrick Star Show is the closest I think we're going to get where every episode is a surrealist nightmare.
Good.
Which I dig, but I also can see why people are not gonna dig it as much, because it's not real surrealism as much as it's just weird shit happening constantly. Like, it will just switch animation styles for no reason.
Well, why
and
not?
Completely change. Like, they've done stop motion animation. I think one of them was claymation. Fucking.
This honestly doesn't sound like the worst show ever made.
No, it's pretty good, honestly. I was digging it. It's one of those things that I feel like it's gonna be really hit or miss with people, though.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like people are either gonna like it or they're just not gonna like it at all.
I can see it.
Yeah. But I thought it's way better than fucking Camp Coral, which is the other spin-off, which takes place when they're, like, elementary school kids at a camp. That's fucking terrible. But it's it's also aimed for, like, a much, much younger audience. It's, like, aimed for, like, Nick Jr. levels.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm not really our market for it, so maybe it'll do well anyways. But, like,
Who knows?
I just found it really fucking boring.
Yeah, I can
Like,
see that.
Like, it wasn't very funny, and it wasn't very entertaining. Which, like, I still think is bad even for a Nick Jr. show, because, like, I've seen some episodes of Paw Patrol, and Paw Patrol is at least entertaining.
Paw Patrol!
Like, at least there's, like, stuff happening
They
in
just
Paw
made a
Patrol that's,
movie
like,
for Paw
interesting.
Patrol.
Yeah. I can see that, because there's, like, plenty to work with for Paw Patrol.
Yeah,
It's
I think
literally
it's,
just
I think it's-
generic save the day shit. Like,
Yeah, I
you
think
can do
I think
anything
it's
with
also
that.
set before the show.
Oh, interesting.
So
Or it's an origin
pups.
story.
They're all pups instead of they're all puppies.
Yeah, right?
They're all pups.
Nice. But yeah, fucking, I think it's gonna be pretty good, honestly. I think it's gonna be good. I think the show is pretty good. I don't think it's as good as SpongeBob. I didn't think it was going to be, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah, no one ever did.
Yeah, but I don't know, I kind of like it. But I had a moment where I was
The worst
thinking
show
about
ever
it.
made.
I had a moment where I was thinking about it, though, because I was like, man, I'm surprised that, like, it took this long to get SpongeBob spin-offs. And then I thought about it, and realized exactly why we're getting SpongeBob spin-offs now.
Why?
Because the creator of the show is dead. So he doesn't have. So they don't have to consult him to make new shows for SpongeBob.
Oh shit! I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, exactly. So now that he's dead, they can make as many spin-offs and fucking reboots as they want, because they don't need to run it by him, because he still owned partial rights of the show.
I forgot that.
Yeah, that's why whenever they made a movie, he had to be on the movie making board, because they wouldn't they weren't allowed to make movies unless he was consulted and he gave the green light. And the only way he would give the green light is if he was, like, put as, like, head writer / director. Or whatever
even think
position he
about
was. Yeah. So, like, now that he's dead, they don't have to consult anyone to make the shows. So, like,
That's
now there's, like, a bunch of reboots coming out. Because I didn't think about it too recently, because I was like, man, I can't believe it took him this long to make a SpongeBob reboot. And then I went,
Oh, right.
oh, it's because he's dead. And the reason I realized this is because Spike TV, or maybe it was MTV, I'm pretty sure it was Spike TV, though, wanted to make an adult party cartoon version of SpongeBob, which they did for Ren and Stimpy, which was Ren and Stimpy, but even more R-rated.
Wow.
They wanted to do that with SpongeBob, and so they went to Steve Hillenburg, because you have to get green light from him, because he still owns most of the rights of the show. And he was like, fuck no.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, he's like, absolutely fucking not. Get the fuck out of here. And then Nickelodeon backed him up, because Nickelodeon wants to be in good graces with Hillenburg.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're getting SpongeBob reboots, because Hillenburg's dead, so they don't need to ask anyone to make them. So welcome to money.
Welcome to money.
And with that, we'll see you guys in the next part. We'll see you guys then. Peace.